I look good. Okay guys, it's Des from Marie's Diamond. So today I'm coming to you guys with a wig review. This video is not sponsored at all, of course, because we are new to the YouTube community. But we're gonna talk about this wig that is on my head and that is slayed to the gods. So yeah, so this wig is from evahairwigs.com. Yes, evahairwigs.com. It's a website that has like all the affordable wigs for less than $200 or a little bit over $200, you know. But who's gonna find a human hair wig like this for an affordable price? Like, I can understand finding wigs is hard, like it's complicated, it's the most stressful thing. Like, I get mad, it takes me weeks to find a wig that I want, so I got you guys. So this hair is from Eva Wigs, like I said. I never purchased from Eva Hair Wigs before, ever. I was stuck with the synthetic wigs. This hair, I believe, is the best hair that I've got, like, in general, overall. Like, whether it's weaves, wigs, anything, like, this is the best hair I've got. The softest hair, like, it's so bomb. So bomb. I cannot give them enough credit. So Eva Hair Wigs, you did your thing, because I'm slaying, like slaying, absolutely slaying. So this is the box that it came in. Yeah, and it came like this, all beat up and everything. Like, I was so confused, but I was like, all right, maybe from shipping, you know, going on airplanes and everything and getting to me, it got beat up, but it's straight because my wig was fine. It had like a band around it, and it said Eva Wigs. That band, I don't know where it went, because let me tell you, that thing was so hard to open. Like, I freaking ripped it. Did not fit it. But it came with this stuff inside of it. All of this, yeah. So it came with a note, and I'm gonna read it to you guys. So this is the note. So it says, "Dear friend, wish you have a nice day. You are so pretty, but still support us to put order in." Hold on. First off, this does not make any sense because it's a China-based company, so the English is kind of bad. "You are so pretty, but still support us to put order in my store. I believe you would be charming with it. Excited. Dear, if you are satisfied with our hair, could you please give us 5 stars? First of all, I'm not giving you 5 stars just because you asked me to do it. And first of all, your communication was bad, so no, we're not doing it. No, this is not going in. Yeah, this is the one I'm supposed to be reading. So it says, to the most beautiful girl." Thank you. It says, "We are looking for a beautiful girl who can help us put..." "We are looking for a beautiful girl who can help us make a wonderful video for introducing our best hair wigs. Then upload the hair video to YouTube. As long as you're a beautiful girl, no matter how many fans you have on YouTube, please send us your YouTube link by email after the video is uploaded. We will send a free pretty wig for a beautiful..." It says for, like, I'm not reading like this. Like, it's like this. "We will send a free and pretty hair wig for a beautiful as long as the video is good enough. Eva Hair Family." Like, okay, and if this video is not good, I still want a new wig because I made a video. So it came with this, and this is a pamphlet that shows all the wigs that they have on the website, which is nice because I will be getting more. So I'm gonna give you the specs about this wig. This is a lace wig. It's not full lace, so the whole thing is not lace. Literally from this is lace and then this is lace. So you can't do side parts. You can only do like parts from here and that's it, which doesn't really matter to me because I mean, I like middle parts. Like, I'm a middle part type of girl, so that's perfect. There is lace in the back, so if you do want to put it into a ponytail, you can. It's like a little box like this. It literally sits like right here, honestly. So this is Brazilian straight hair. Hopefully this is human hair because that's what it says and it feels like human hair. This is Brazilian straight hair. I believe I got 22 inches. Either 22 or 20, because I know back then when I wanted to get the wig, Like, I didn't want to spend more, so I went with, like, from watching the reviews, it told me that the hair was longer than expected, basically. So I was like, okay, I think either the 24 or the 22. I think I either said I can go lower because I know it's gonna be longer than expected. So I believe this is 22. The hair is longer than expected. I had 26 inch bundles for my 19th birthday, and honey, the hair was past my butt, basically like to my anal. Like, I'm not even joking, like to my anal. And this hair is basically right, I wish I could show you guys, but it's right, all right, I'm 5'2". It's right to my butt. Like, it's to my anal. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, this hair is long. Either the hair I got for my birthday was not true to length, or this is longer than expected. But I mean, I'm not complaining about longer hair because I didn't pay for the longer hair, but you still gave it to me, so thank you. And the wig is bomb, like I said. And this is 130 density. They do have 130 or 150. I didn't go with the 150 because I didn't want like the bulky look. I wanted it to look kind of natural, even though like in some spots, like, you know, right here, it would kind of be like this. It would kind of poke up, but I have a hot comb to handle all of that, so we good, baby. The hot comb kind of handles that, so it's fine. The density is fine. This is all the hair to the front. To me, this is fine. I don't need more hair than this, but if I had a little bit more, I mean, it would be better. Not better, but it would be nice, but it doesn't really matter. Like, this is perfect. I'm a small girl, small head, you know, so it's straight. The wig did come pre-plucked, and it did come with baby hairs. So, it came pre-plucked, but it was not plucked to my liking at all, like whatsoever. I did not like it. So when I got it, I plucked it. So when it initially came home, like when it was delivered to me, I plucked it for about an hour, not even capping, so serious, for about an hour, and I thought it was perfect. But then I noticed that I still had a straight line, and it was too dense. It wasn't cute at all. So there was another day, I plucked it again for like an hour, like not even lying, once again. And I thought it was perfect again, and it wasn't. But I just left it. I didn't want to over pluck it because this is like my first human hair wig, and this is my first wig that's actually laid like this. So I was like, I'm not ruining it. It's for my trip, I'm leaving it. And if you guys don't know, I went to Atlanta about 2 weeks ago. We left October 25th, and today is November 8th. So yeah, so this is my third frontal, except the only difference is this is a wig. But I had two frontals for my 18th birthday, and then I had a frontal for my 19th birthday. Actually, this is my fourth frontal because I had a frontal for prom last year, but this is probably the best frontal that I've had. The first two frontals I got from Maven Company, which was bad. For the amount of money that I spent, the frontal should not have been bad, and the hair was not like this. The hair was not flowy. It was stiff. Moved, it was like this, stiff. I didn't move, and it went like you see how it just fell? It didn't do that. But this is a yes. My third frontal for my 19th birthday, I got from Uni's, and that's a vendor on AliExpress. The frontal was nice. The only thing was my hairstylist, I think she over plucked it, so I had like not mad bald spots, but like 2 bald spots on both sides, and it was just not cute at all. But other than that, yeah, this is really cute, and for the price that I paid, I'm happy, because finding affordable human hair wigs is kind of hard, because you're not gonna find one that's human and that's like up to your standards less than $200. Like, you're not gonna do that anywhere. I don't care what anybody says, you're not going to find it. And if you find it, it's going to be one of them bougie ass websites that are just fake and skeptical, and I'm not with that. I don't do those websites. I do real websites, and this is real. I didn't bleach the knots until literally yesterday. Like literally yesterday. So when I got it, I didn't think it needed to be bleached. I'm gonna show you guys a clip. Probably up here, probably like in the next
No time for games, and this ain't no time for uncertainty, and this ain't no time for locking your phone and not coming.
So I went on my trip without it being bleached. And I'm not gonna say it was horrible, but like you can, when I was on my trip, you can notice the lace. I tried my hardest. I put foundation on it. I put a little bit of concealer to make it brighter. And I put that on my cap and the lace itself, but it didn't really work because the lace is like I don't want to say, it was weird because it was like transparent, but then again, it was kind of darker than my skin and you can really see it. So I don't really know what was going on there.
Don't do this ghetto shit with us.
Ghetto? I didn't get a 40 volume cream. I got a 30 volume. Why, I don't know. I don't think it really matters. But I got the Blue Flash Salon Care powder, and I got the 30 Salon Care cream from Sally's. I got both of these from Sally's. They were pretty cheap. Like I would never thought that they would be about $1, literally. I think this was about $1 and this was about $3, or it's the other way around. But overall, I spent $5 in Sally's because the tax. Yeah. So I used these yesterday. I did it, and it made the wig so much better. Like I'm so in love with it now. You guys cannot catch me off of my Snapchat. You guys cannot catch me not taking pictures. I'm always looking at myself because, like, look, it's natural, it's cute, it's natural. I'm in love with it. Yesterday I bleached it 2 times. So the first time I bleached it, I thought it was done. I didn't really know because the only thing was, as you guys can see, I have blonde hairs. Blonde, it's kind of blonde around, but yeah, I have blonde hairs because the bleach did get on my baby hairs and on some of my knots or whatever. But I mean, it's not a big deal because I feel like it's kind of cute. It's different, nobody else has this, so whatever, I'm gonna rock it. I did it 2 times. I did it the first time and I didn't know that it was not done. So when I was done rinsing it off and I looked at it, I was like, no, I can still see black knots, and black knots are the knots that are noticeable. So that's why we do bleach it, because you don't want black knots to show. Because if you see knots, then I mean, it's not a frontal because it's not realistic. It's a wig on your head. But yeah, so I bleached it, and I mean, you guys tell me how it looks. Like, I mean, I think it's pretty nice. I think I did pretty good. You can still see some of my glue, but I mean, that's because it's not coming off when I wipe it, but whatever. Other than that, you can't see my dots, you can't see anything. So I think we're straight, I think we're good. So I'm gonna go into the shipping now. So shipping, this is the only thing that was really weird. On the website, it mentioned something about it taking about 10 processing days and then like 14 shipping days. So I brought the wig on a Saturday, and like I basically took that chance for it like taking it that long to get here. Like literally, I still had a week and a half until I needed the wig, so I was just like, if it takes longer, then whatever. Like if it takes longer than expected, then whatever, because I'm gonna have another week until it comes. But literally, shipping took 3 days. 3 freaking days. Okay, I ordered it on October 13th and it came the 16th. But the thing is, it was supposed to come on the 18th and it came 2 days early. Like, who can be mad at that? Like, what? So that sold me. If I ever need a wig like this, a human wig like this is the website that I'm going to. I don't care, like, without a doubt. So it's supposed to come on the 18th, but it came on the 16th. But the only thing about the tracking and like as far as shipping is, once you order the wig, you're going to get a confirmation number from the lady. she's gonna give it to you. I never got a tracking number, and that was the thing that like made me mad. So like literally like ever since I freaking ordered the wig, I was on the website. Actually, not even that. I was on YouTube, like watching every single freaking video so I can figure out how long it took for this wig to come, because I was now playing. If I did not have my wig, then I was gonna have to resort to a synthetic wig for my trip, and I was not doing that. So I was on the website, I was on YouTube, and when I was on the website, I was looking at like the written reviews so I could know like how long did people say they got it. So there was like a lot of people who was in New York and Maryland, and I'm in Connecticut. So there was a couple girls who said a week, a couple girls who said 5 days, 3 days. So I was like, all right. The New York girl, she said 5 days. So I was like, okay, I mean, that's about right. It was supposed to take 5 days. So it said the 18th. So I just went by that. But the tracking number, I still never got. So what I had to do to like figure out how I would track it was, I never got an email. I got the tracking number, but I had to figure out how to get it myself. So basically I had to go on my account and like go to my orders, like my recent orders, and it had my confirmation number, not the tracking, but my confirmation number. And that basically showed me the stops and where they were. So it was in China one day, China the next day, and then somehow it freaking ended up to Ohio, and then after Ohio it came to Connecticut. So I got my order on a Tuesday. It was supposed to come on Thursday, so that's a plus. The shipping was DHL, and everybody knows that DHL is fast. Like, you order off AliExpress, fast. You order off of Alibaba, fast. You order off of, I don't know, I ordered off another website and it was DHL. My prom dress was DHL. It came in a week. I'm gonna go into the pros and cons. This hair is the best hair that I felt, that I've had, that I ever ordered, like anything like that. Like, it's like luxurious. It's wonderful, like, and it's mad flowy, if you guys can see that. Like, it moves, like, so we lit with that. Like, they definitely did their thing with this wig. It's pretty full, so the density is 130. If you guys like more hair, more density, then you can go to the 150. But for 130, it's pretty full, like I showed you guys before. This is all the hair to the front. I mean, it's to my liking. I like it. I don't want it to be like a whole helmet on my head. The hairline, the frontal itself is beautiful. Like, beautiful. Like, I can't stress that enough. I've had plenty of frontals and they were horrible. Like, and it's just sad to say that my best frontal is a wig. Like, how does that make sense? It's a wig. Like, 2, the shedding. When I took the wig out the package, I ran my hands through it. It had about 1 or 2 strings. It wasn't a lot. Like, this wig does not shed a lot, which is weird because when I watched the other YouTube videos that were up, most of them said that the hair, like, the only con is that the hair sheds a lot. But honey, I think I got a good batch because my hair ain't shedding like that. So it does shed. I'm not gonna say it doesn't shed, because once I started wearing it, when I was brushing it out, it would shed. So we're gonna brush it. You guys see, it doesn't tangle, so that's a good thing. 2 strands. I don't know if you guys can see it. 2 strands. So I mean, that's not bad, but it does shed. And shedding isn't really like a big deal to me, just as long as it's not a lot. Hair sheds, like your regular hair sheds. So why, when you get weave, when you get wigs, when you get any type of extensions, like, you don't want it to shed? That doesn't make sense to me. Like, it's here, it's gonna fall off, and on top of that, it's threaded into a freaking cap. Like, why would it not shed? It's gonna fall. Like, come on, let's be real. So I don't really care about shedding. Tangling though is something I do care about. This wig does not tangle, so I can promise you guys that it does not tangle. I mean, if you're moving a lot, like, you know, it's gonna get like stuck together here and there. Not stuck together like it's clumpy, but stuck together to where you can like feel it. Like, you might have to run your fingers through it like that, like, and you'll feel like a little static like come away. That's it. But other than that, tangling is good. Shedding is great. We lit. Another pro is the fact that this wig is really affordable for the quality that you get. The quality is top notch, not even gonna lie. Even like I said before, you guys did your thing. The quality is great. Like, there might be people out there who had the best bundles and they might buy this wig and think that this is not the best, but I'm sorry, honey. To me, this is the best wig that I've got. The quality is great for me. So, if it's not for you, I apologize. I'm sorry, but stick to what you know then. You don't gotta buy the wig. But the fuck, it's good for the money that you spend. So, like I said, I spent less than $200 for this wig. And like I said before, it's 22 inches. So 22 inches for a human hair wig under $200. You're not gonna find that anywhere. I don't care what anybody says. You're not gonna find a nice one anywhere that's affordable like that. Like, you might find a 10-inch wig for less than $200 that's human hair on a regular website, but no, not longer, not no 22 inches. That's gonna be like $400, $500. And I was not spending that. Maybe one day, but not right now. I am a student. We ain't doing that. Cons. The first con for me is I noticed that the cap was huge. Like, huge. And people tell me that I have a big head, which I really don't think I do. I think it's average or small. But, honey, somebody's head is way bigger than mine because somebody can fit into this wig and it ain't me. And it doesn't come in sizes, and that's one thing that I found weird. I mean, either way, I would have just brought size medium, but I mean, it's just, I think it said one size or something like that. I don't remember, or I think it did come in size medium, so maybe that was my fault. But yeah, the only size was the size that I got. But yeah, it's pretty big, so I do have like kind of a gap back there, but kind of not. But it comes with the drawstrings. I think that's it, little clips that you can clip in the back, and it does come with a comb right here in the middle of the head. Yeah, it's right there. And then it does come with 2 combs right here. So the combs are not, of course, necessarily on the lace because that wouldn't make sense. So it's on where the cap starts. So like I said before, the lace is right here, so the cap will start right here. So these are where the combs are. I personally don't use the combs, and it comes with a comb in the back next to the drawstring. So that's a pro for people who do need it for extra support. But I mean, I just glue my wigs down. So honey, this shit is on my head. It ain't going nowhere. Let's be real. But if you guys use it, that's a pro. You got 4 combs. Usually wigs would have 3. Has an extra one in the middle of your head for more support. I already mentioned the shedding. It did shed when I took it out the package. If you guys care about that, I guess that can be a con. Most of my cons are not about the hair itself because the hair is lovely. It's just about the packaging and it's about the cap size. Another con was that the box, like I mentioned before, it did come a little deformed. So if you guys, I know there's people out there who care about like the packaging because then it shows like good customer service, like, you know, you want people to remember your packaging, how nice it looks, how neat it is, how you decorate this, that, and third. But this doesn't really matter to me because I didn't buy my hair for the box. I brought my hair for my hair, so I don't really care about how the box looks. But that's just one con, just in case someone cares about that. If that sucks for you, then honey, you're missing out. Like, if you don't want to buy this hair because of the box, then you're missing out. I'm just saying. Like I said, this is my 4th frontal. My other frontals were really trash. Like, they were just bad. They were not good. My first 2 frontals, like I said, came from Maven Hair and Company, and then I had another one from Eunice. The Maven one shed a lot. Was balding. I scratched it. Hair came out. It was just horrible. It was not intact at all. Eunice. I don't really know what to say about Eunice because, let's be real, it was bad. They weren't bad, but I mean, the frontal was pretty thin. It wasn't cute. It just wasn't full at all. Like, my frontal was like this the whole time I had it in. And, you know, I like my little bit of volume. So I need the volume, I need the movement, I need the waviness. Like, if you don't like your hair to be flowing when you turn, then honey, look, listen, I'm not the type of girl who would have weave in her head and not tell you where I get it from. Like, if you like my hair, I'm gonna tell you where I get it from. I'm not a petty bitch. So if you guys want this is me telling y'all, I'm telling everybody. So if y'all ask me in my DMs, I'm not answering. I'm about to say, go watch my YouTube video because, hello, it's up there. So like you guys know, overall, this was a good review. I didn't really have anything bad about the hair itself, about the wig itself. The only thing that I said was that it did shed a little and the cap is a little bit too big. But I mean, that doesn't really matter because you can always kind of fix that. But it does have that lace for if you do want to put it in a ponytail. But I'm not going to put it in a ponytail. I'm just going to leave it down like this. Another thing was, I'm sorry I totally missed this. Another thing was the ends were kind of poofy. But that was all fixed. It wasn't like really poofy to where you notice that it's really different from the top of the hair, but it had like a little frizz. It also had a tad bit flyaways, but you can always fix that with some hair sheen. You can always fix that with mousse, but I don't recommend really putting mousse like on here down here because it just hardens it up. But you know, you can tap it up here. My flyaways were really up here. It's usually like in the back right there, but it's not really flyaways right now because hello, I handled them. But so yeah, but overall this was a good review. The hair is bomb, so I recommend the hair. I recommend people to buy this hair. It's also affordable. I think a lot of people should just let go of the synthetic wigs. I mean, I know that they're good because they're easy to buy and they're just a quick throw on, but no, I say spend your bucks, get something that will last, get something that's affordable because this is it. This is affordable and I'm definitely buying from this website again. That's basically all I had to say. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to share this video with your friends. Whoever likes wigs, tell them, put them on to this website. If you guys have any questions, you know my social media will be down in the description box. And yeah, we live. Bye.
Not to be, but I just wanna love you, baby. Always thinking something.